Oh my gosh. I realized why it's not doing the thing. We need soul campfires because of light level. Oh, that's why. Welcome back to Season 3, Episode 17 of Hardcore Minecraft. If you missed the last episode, we blew up the Nether, got a mending villager, and expanded our home. Today, we're going to build a farm to help fuel our Nether mining operation and prepare for when we have Elytra. If you enjoy the video, please consider leaving a like, a comment, or subscribing, and hype the video if you think other people should discover this channel. Hypes are not available everywhere, so no worries if you can't. If you don't know what to comment today, comment or leave an emoji for the sake of engagement. Let's hop into Hardcore Minecraft. Welcome back to another episode of Hardcore Minecraft. As you can see, my tools are repaired and my armor's repaired. No, I didn't cheat. I just did some off-camera work. You can see we're at about 279 or so before, and then I AFK'd. Now we're at day 292. So let's get into it. Today I had the idea that since we had so much fun blowing things up in the Nether last episode, we could have some more fun today and not blow things up in the Nether, but we could find out how we can get more TNT powder. No, gunpowder. So today we're going to be building a creeper farm. Now, I want to test a few things before we get started today because there's a few things that need to be tested. I would like to build this farm close to the house, but with the height restrictions that there may be, that might be a little hard to do on top of the hill. So let me put this stuff away and I can kind of give you an idea of what I want to do. So I propose that we build an area for creepers to spawn. How are we going to do this? Well, we simply come over to our build site and build a place for creepers to spawn. Just kidding. I have a creeper farm design here by the YouTube user, I believe it is, let me look at my notes, Voltrox, and we're going to try a easy creeper farm. I'll leave a link to the video in either a card or in the description if you want to follow along with the tutorial. But the first thing I want to do is clear out my inventory of this stuff. I'm gonna leave that up there. We actually will need water buckets. We don't need the iron, and we'll leave that there. I'm going to shut this off just because I think it's been running the entire time that we've had the AFK going on, and yes, it has. We have a lot of iron, which is perfect. Wait, how many? I forgot about that. The poppies were building up. There we go. This way, well, I mean, at this point, we don't really need any poppies, so we can just put these in the bone meal farm. But the first thing I want to do is establish that we have the space to build up with the height we need, because there's a few things that we need to do for the AFK section. Now, let me put this in there. And then is this supposed to be my good stuff? Yes, it is. So I can put the arrows in here. Now we've got a good section of food, not food, but a good section of inventory. The dirt's still above the door. Yes, it is episode 17, almost episode 20, and our scaffolding is over here. Now, how many do I need for scaffolding? It appears that I will need 1 stack plus 57, so 121 scaffolding blocks total. And I believe we have that. So let me just do that. And then we just need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that should give us 121. Now let's just go and see if we hit the build limit out here. We don't have to do anything. We also need to make sure that we can do this with 3 blocks of tolerance. So we'll grab 1, 2, 3 as our test, because that is the height of the spawn area. Now I'm trying to do this because hopefully this can help us with hold on, got to turn on the music. There we go. But hopefully if we can do this up here, it'll help us with our endeavors in building fireworks and TNT mining for ancient debris in the Nether. Now, while we don't have anything in terms of, I guess, ancient debris upgrade kits, yeah, the netherite upgrades. Oh, it's an original dog. We do have a ton of ancient debris, so it's going to be a total of 3 tall at the end. And then I guess I need to grab three more blocks so I can get up. And then it's going to be all of our scaffolding there. So what we're going to do here is just place all of these and see if we hit the build limit. Yes, I know it might be tedious. It might be scary, especially for being an enthusiast who know the nature of how I play. But we'll have to see what happens, because if we don't hit the build height or the build limit, then we can build our farm up here. However, if we do, we'll just have to go a little lower. And then the question after that is, yes, we will have to try it out, but we will have to build ourselves not a spawn platform, an AFK platform. And I'm a little skeptical about this part, but who knows? It's one of those, not necessarily it's kind of a day one farm. It's not necessarily a day one farm, but I'm a little skeptical just because it could be it could be Bedrock, it could be, Java. I'm not sure, but the good thing is this is the biggest part of the build. It is relatively small, so if we want to, we don't have to build, the whole thing. We can tear it down easily. And on top of that, if we need to, then we can also, keep it up here. Now it looks like we're doing okay. What Y level are we at? Because we had to start at a pretty high Y level, and that world's getting smaller and smaller. I do say so myself. We have a water bucket, right? Yeah, okay. All right. Ooh, this is a good view. You know what? I haven't seen the world from this height. I love that our house is just still huge. So let's see, what level are we at? Don't want to press the wrong button up here. We are at 243, and I'm pretty sure the build height is 256, so we're good there. Also, there's a huge cave down there that I'd never even noticed. We need to explore that. So we are able to build this. Let's carefully get down here, and then we'll actually start by collecting some resources. Now it's going to be resource intensive, and there's going to be a fair bit of just building blocks involved, but there's nothing really too technical about this. And I felt, preparing this on camera would be nice, but I did take the time to go ahead and write out the steps for me to build the farm. So if I need to, worst case scenario, I'll just pause the recording, as I do when I have an interruption, and I'll read my instructions that I wrote out for myself based on Voltrox's video. And we successfully made it down without dying. Wow. Proud of myself. We'll do this and just place all this back. I mean, we're going to dig it out anyway, but so first things first, we can start clearing out this area. I know we're deforesting more, even though we built a tree farm. We're doing that, but we're going to need some blocks, which I'm assuming that we're going to use the concrete powder, at least to make it match at the base, because we need about 6 stacks plus an additional 58. So I think the easiest way to get that will be concrete powder, because it has the highest yield. Now, where we can build this, I want to build it close by. I don't want to build it too close by, but I'm thinking, because we'll have that huge spire, we can call it like a radio tower or something like that. So I was thinking like maybe the creeper communication center, something like that, dealing with creepers in hardcore world and hardcore times. I don't know. I'm just trying to think of something fun. Add a little bit of lore to this world, because, we don't have much lore in this world since, it can all get taken away in a heartbeat. Now let's carry all of these back before we go to bed. And then I do need a nature chest up here. I'm pretty sure I have one. If I don't, it'll be easy to make. But this wood will also fuel, the area. Well, fuel most of what we're building today. However, I do want it to be consistent with our house, so it won't be made out of wood. Although you can do this out of wood. The blocks are very interchangeable in this area. Where is this last little tree? Ah, there you are. the blocks are very much interchangeable for this design. So that should get rid of all those. Good. Man, can you believe this, like, was a hard, not a hard, was an entire forest when we first started? That's crazy. And now look at what we've done to the place. Made a really cool house, but at the cost of the local forest. So this is, again, clearing, but also, we got phantoms. I AFK'd for a while. Do not attack me. Okay, we should be good. At least, like, I mean, obviously we're gonna go in and sleep, but we should be good to not get attacked by phantoms. Also, thank you for being patient again with Wednesday's video. I know it wasn't the most thrilling video to watch, but I had just come back from a wedding and stuff's hard, you know? It's hard to recover from that so quickly, but I'm glad I can just post a decent video here. And actually, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, well, we're almost there with the concrete powder, which is good. Let's see. Do I really, I do not have a nature chest up here. That stinks, but that's okay, because we can go down here and we can see if we have any more concrete powder, because I'm pretty sure I have a little bit hanging out down here, but I might have moved it all up here while I was building. Let's see. That's the concrete. Yeah. All right. Well, let's throw this nature stuff in the nature chest. Let's throw the sticks. Where am I putting my sticks? In the wood chest. And then apples can stay up with us. Now, I did get to... Oh, wait. I forgot to check if... I did put down a brewing stand, so hopefully we have a cleric out here now. I want to see... And we do. Okay, good. That guy's going to take care of our, rotten flesh for emeralds deal. All right, now that we've got the wood, let's go ahead and go over what we'll need for our resources here today. So, today in total, we're going to need, let's see, 6 stacks plus 58 blocks. Trapdoors, we're going to need 64. So 4 stacks of 64 plus 8, which that's going to be a lot. We have the scaffolding we need. We're going to need 32 torches, 21 slabs, 16 buttons, 9 fence gates, 9 campfires, 8 fences, 6 things of snow, so 6 snow blocks, 3 pumpkins, jack-o'-lanterns, and just an infinite source of water. So, let's get to that. I think the first thing we can take care of is organizing a chest at the build site so that we can, get what we need. And I should just be able to do some chests over here. Let's see. Nope, it's right here. And do I just have... I need enough for a double chest right now. And then we can lay everything out. That's... Nope. There we go. Let's lay a double chest out here. And then let's take a look at what we've got. So, we've got our scaffolding. That's good. We've got our bucket of water. That's good. And we don't need anything else really from there. Let's use our sticks. And it doesn't matter what wood you use. So, we can do this. And we can try and get our 9 fence gates. Okay. We have 2, but that's okay. We can make some more. And then we can always add more. So, fence gates. 4. Oh, wow. Is that good? Oh, my bad. 7. Okay, we still need more. Luckily, we have more birch wood. So it looks like this is going to be birch. Let's just make some of these sticks. I know I'm not doing it the most efficient way, but I'm trying to be smart with my resources. I want to get the most resources I can without having to dig. All right, so we got 3. That's 6. Plus 3, that's 9, which is good. So I actually physically have a pin with me. So I'm going to cross off what we have. We have water. Yes. We've got pumpkins. Yes. We need snow. We've got 8 fences. We've got 9 fence gates. We've got 32 torches on us. That's good. And then we've got the scaffolding. So that's 121 scaffolding. We need 21 slabs, so let's just grab those right here. Boom. Oh. There we go. And then we'll just do that. Nope. Thank you. We've got our 21 slabs right there, so we can cross that off the list. I should have done this in a Minecraft book, but I just did this in a real book. We have, let's see, what else is there? Oh, we've got the 32 torches. That's good. We can get the 16 buttons. So let's grab those real quick. And I think the hardest things that we're going to need are the snow and the blocks with, let's see, blocks with the campfires and hoppers. Oh, did I? Okay, well, we'll need 9 hoppers. I should have added that. Let me add that real quick. Hoppers times 9. That should be a breeze. And then what else? Okay, so we'll need 9 hoppers, 9 campfires, 6 snow, and just the trap doors and the blocks. I think those ones are going to be the hardest to get. Snow, that's relatively easy. Campfires will be second hardest, and then least hardest out of that group is going to be the buttons, but honestly, the hoppers. Okay, so sorry, I've made you stare at a loading screen for quite some time now. So I have no idea what kind of math I'm doing here, but I just need 16 buttons. There we go. And then let's do that. All right, we're doing good so far. Let's choose a spot to make this. I don't want to make it too far, but I do want it to be a little separated from our house, because ultimately it's not going to be a part of our house. It's going to be its own spot. And I don't want it to be, too far, but I don't want it to be in it. We're going to have like probably the front yard out here. I know if there's a front yard to this house, this is where we're going to have it. So that means I would like to do compound style and put this like island communication spot. We could do it right here. So we'll place this double chest here. Do this, throw these in here, put our water buckets. There we go. Let's get 32 of these torches, drop them up there. So now we've got that. Then we can clear the area when we start building. That won't be an issue. I wish I had silk. Oh, I do have silk touch, so we're gonna have to wait until night. And let's go ahead and work on getting some more blocks for ourselves. We have about 4 stacks, and we're going to need almost 7. Let's see, I think it's, yeah, so I mean we'll probably just be fine making an entire 8, and then whatever's left over will be chilling. For the floor, I think I'm just gonna leave it as grass, because we're not going to see that part. Now what we could do is we could turn this into a little ordeal where we can see into it, but that would be something that I'd want to do later down the line. I want to make sure it works first. And so, yeah. Oh, we'll also need like double chests as well for the hoppers. So I should have marked that down. But I mean, it's the collection point. So there's nothing huge there. Now, what was I looking for? I was looking for, oh crap. I forgot what I was looking for. Let's see. Ah, the blocks. Duh. We could honestly make them up here if we have the right amount of items. So let's see. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Let's drop you there. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. And now we just need 64 white dye, which we should have in our bone meal area. I do need to build a farm out of that double spawner. That'd be very nice. But that is not, we're not ready for that just yet. Oh, perfect. Look at that. Then we'll put this here. And then let's use this crafting table. I finally put one here. I finally put one out here. And then we're going to do this. And I'm actually, nah, I'll just use slabs. I was going to be like, oh, we'll need slabs. But, with the blocks, I think we'll be okay. I don't know. I kind of want to make the roof out of slabs just so that we can have it be spawn proof, but I think overall we'll be fine. There's no worries there. Now let's go here. Let's drop our 6 stacks here. Well, yeah, it's 6 stacks, and then what is it? 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and then we'll just have 7 stacks because who knows? You might need it. You know what? Let's just do all 8. Why not? Because we always need extra blocks, so I don't want to have any problems there. And then what we're going to do is add some glass panes in the AFK room at the very top, and we'll make it look like a nice little telecommunications tower. Now we're going to leave the scaffolding up. It's going to be permanent scaffolding, and it's going to be out in the open. So what we'll do is we'll kind of make a spawn area around it and then light everything up and kind of torch spam. So I think the most important thing is going to be the trap doors. Now, it doesn't matter what kind you do because it's just keeping the other mobs from spawning, I believe. Because if I am correct in thinking, the creeper is slightly smaller than most other mobs. It's just so slightly smaller. It's a little short guy, you know? Yeah, so we'll see. We'll see what we're doing. But let's go put this away in our chest. Let's grab that beehive too while we can. They're asleep now, so we should be able to grab it. And then we can start building once we get the trap doors. Now, I was worried that we might have to spend a long time getting ready and collecting resources. Hello, creeper. But it seems like we're actually pretty set on resources. Oh, come on, take that. Don't mind if I do. We're the first creeper out here. And eventually we'll light up this entire hill and the area around it. But for now, we'll just drop these in here. And then we'll grab this guy over here. Now we have a beehive. Perfect. What is that, bees? Oh, honey, 5 out of 5. Bees, 2 out of 3. Don't know where your buddies went, but we're taking them. And we'll place this just in a nature chest or something. Speaking of which, I would like to make another chest or 2. Because we're going to need... That's not our guy, is that? No, you would have had to come out. Unless he, like, magically popped the fence. Got, like, those World War Z powers. Alright, let's go to sleep before everything gets too crazy. Big Les. It's a lovely day to play hardcore. I feel bad because I don't really use him that much, but, I mean, he's slow. Like, he's slow in traveling. I love him, but good grief. It's really annoying to travel with a ghast. Especially once you get Elytra, that the happy gas is just irrelevant. And I mean, it just made it even more irrelevant now that you can just drag them on a lead. So, yeah. R.I.P. Les. Great accessory to the house. And let's just throw this stuff up here for now. Cool. Well, now we just need the trapdoors. And what is that? 4 stacks of trapdoors? Yes. Okay, so we got the blocks. That's good. We'll need 4 stacks of trapdoors plus 8. It's going to be a lot of wood, but that's fine. We could probably make them from here. So let's just use all this oak wood since we have it. And we're going to replenish all the oak wood anyway. Boom. Boom. Okay. Let's make a ton of trapdoors. So there's that, and wow. Okay, we're gonna need more. Okay, trapdoors obviously going to be the hardest, but we just need 1 more stack and then just 8 left over. So that's actually not that bad. Let's just go start clearing the area, and then we'll get the wood that we need. Hello, Enderman. Please don't leave that block in my house. He's gonna leave that block in my house. And then we'll also need to make chests, but we can use the other wood types for that. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but I'm just trying to think efficiently in terms of resource planning. Chicken, take your egg. Okay, yeah, we got everybody. I had to check the village and make sure nobody perished. And look at that. It looks like we'll be right on schedule to begin construction with the village. So, well, not the village, but the creeper communication tower. We could do some detailing on the outside of it at the end of the episode if we have time. I could be persuaded. Let's just get rid of all of this stuff. Let's make a clearing over here. And I think this little plateau area is going to be just fine to build what we need. Now, these cherry blossom trees are awesome. I'm going to have to dig. Well, let's just make this really flat. And then as for all of the flowers, well, we'll just have to mow the lawn. So let's just get rid of this. I tried to put mending on my shovel, but you know, it's not doing too well. I went to put it on and it was 33 levels of XP, which isn't too expensive, but I will need to build up those levels before I can repair it, which I don't think that'll be a problem now that I can just AFK at the farm. But for a second there, it's getting a little troublesome to upgrade, or not upgrade, to, well, yes, to upgrade my shovel. There we go. I was broke in terms of XP. And it was funny because when I started, I originally was at level 7. So I was going to start and be like, nope, I didn't die in this world. I didn't die and reset it. Nope, just enchanting. But I fixed it. So now we've got mending on our tools. We've got mending on our armor. And regardless of the opinions, you know, I think that mending is good for me. You know, I don't really have multiple armor sets that I use, or tool sets really. I kind of just get one thing and then stick with it. And so like mending makes perfect sense to me. Yeah, if I want some different enchantments, I'll have like, you know, one-off things, but it's not something that I typically have. You know, I'm a builder, so you know, you get silk touch, you get fortune, you're pretty much set from there. You get a good shovel with efficiency and perhaps silk touch, and then you're set there. And then you get an axe with efficiency, and, well, no, you just make shears after that. But you see what I'm saying. But now we got mending, so if I get a lycra too, it'll be useful. I think this area is going to be big enough, but let's just clear out a little more just to be safe. But, yeah, you know, I'm excited. I'm excited to have mending and to use mending. I know some people don't like it because, you know, if you're like Dallas Med and you like to retire tools and so on and so forth, that's fine. Yeah, that's a cool way of playing, and sometimes I do that. But, you know, in terms of hardcore, I'm just gonna keep playing. Even though, yes, I know I shouldn't be a quote unquote builder in hardcore. Should really try to survive. Okay, this is looking good. I think I'll pull this back just a little bit. Again, this isn't a huge farm. The biggest part is the thing sticking out of it. So we'll just build that. And then, I mean, yeah, we should be good. Let's do this. Let's put our stuff away. And then make the rest of our trapdoors. Oh, we also need to make campfires. Can't forget about that. Why do I sound like a dad reminding a kid to take their medicine? Well, to be fair, I am a dad, so there is that. But I don't know, it just sounded like a very scripted movie moment. There we go. And then, yeah, I'll just pull it back just a little more. That way we can make sure we have all the room we need. It's going to be cool having this big tower because in a way it's made me kind of nostalgic back to the time where we had, oh, look at that, nostalgia, comforting memories. But it's making me think back to the time where we had to like build super tall towers just to see where we were back when, you know, the worlds were limited and stuff. But now it doesn't really matter. Now we've got so many ways to navigate and just walk around the world. Sorry, I had to keep walking, but I also wanted a sip of my water. I am excited for the quick question that we have today. Remember, if you want to have a quick question picked, just put QQ in front of your question, and I'll put it into a random pool that I just pick from randomly based on, if I have an answer to that question or the question interests me or anything like that. I don't play favorites. There we go. Let's put all of this down. And honestly, we could put all of this over here because we're about to get a ton of this stuff. And I mean, we already did. So let's do that. Let's do that, and then we can begin building right on schedule. Now this build, again, it's not big. It's very small. So hopefully it's easy to follow along for y'all. I will need to make a infinite water source around here though. There is that. And everything's so bare out here. Well, I mean, I did just chop down the entire forest, but you get my drift. All right, flowers and dirt, flowers and dirt. It's like the berries and cream ad. I hadn't forgotten that you guys like the pops, so that's why I went silent there for a second. Hope you enjoyed the pops. I enjoyed the pops. Is it already almost night? Dang. Okay, well, I did do a lot of work over there, so I should be nice to myself. Look, this house, okay, it will get finished one day. We will connect it, and I think that'll be later down the line. I do need to do some more building episodes here. We need to spend some time in the Nether, but in this time, in this chapter of life, I just don't have the time to sit and play like a ton. So what we'll do is potentially live stream it, or we can just play and have building episodes, because it's like I'm fine when it comes to building modern houses, but one place I struggle with filling things out without it looking dumb is the interiors of those houses. Oh, wait. Nah, we already got the flowers anyway. I know, you're like, oh my gosh, the flowers. It's okay, we'll find some more. Oh yes, the hardest thing we'll need to make or have though is going to be snow, because we got the trap doors. I think we need like just one more stack or so, and we need campfires and snow. And let me just do that, and the hoppers. So the hoppers are going to be the easiest out of this group, so let's do the trap doors, then we can do the hoppers, then we can do the campfires. And again, I don't think we'll need too much. I mean, I can do that. Let's turn those into planks, and then let's turn these into trap doors. There we go. A little more than we needed, but who cares? With building mob farms, you can never have too many resources. And then campfires, of course, we'll take that. And we need 9 of these. Let's make those while we get ready for bed here. We have plenty of coal. That's good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfect. And throw you back in there. Then from here, we can turn the remainder into chests. Now, obviously, we don't need that many, but we will need at least 9. And then we'll need a double chest for out there. So we've got 18, which is good. We'll put 9 away for the hoppers, and then we'll keep 1, 2 away for these. And now from the wood standpoint, we can pop those in there, put our rotten flesh in here, drop off our apple, and then we should be good to look for some snow. Now, this will be a minor adventure portion, I will say, but it's not going to be anything crazy. Oh, and we need the iron. Duh. Let me grab the iron real quick. What was it that I needed? Oh, yeah, it was the iron for the hoppers. Yeah. Sorry. I sometimes get sidetracked. And then here, we'll just take this back. Boom. And honestly, let's just take 4 stacks. And then perfect. And then just to replenish the stacks that we left. Sorry, buddy. There you go. Sir, I told you not to place my... Okay, whatever. Let's just sleep it off. I don't want to fight an Enderman. That's how we lost one of our longest running hardcore seasons. Sorry. Right. Let's put all this stuff into the chest. Let's go look for some snow. Actually, I just need 9 of these hopperoonies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfect. And then I got the fence gates. I got the chests. I got the campfires. Everything's looking good. I got the water, which first... Well, we can get that downstairs. Actually, we can get that once we start building, though. Now, this isn't going to be for XP. This is going to be solely for copper. I mean, not copper. Gunpowder. So that's why I'm using the campfire approach. And like I said, if we have time at the end, I'll detail. But unsure of that. So we'll use this day to venture out. That was much more iron than we needed. Oh, I was dropping my apples off. Doy. Okay, there we go. That should be everything you need. And minus the jack-o'-lanterns. And then the last thing we'll need to get is the snow, I believe. Yep. So we got the hoppers. We got the campfires. Just need 3 jack-o'-lanterns, which we got. And then snow. So let's go make those 3 jack-o'-lanterns. Let's try and find this little doodad spot. And then we can go over there and find some snow. I have a feeling there'll be snow like over there. Just a hunch. I mean, there's spruce wood over there by where we spawned. So, you know, we could potentially have snow. And you know what? I'm just going to put this back in here. There you go. That's perfect. Yes, and then 3 pumpkins and then some shears, which I should have dropped off. Oh no, we need 1 more pumpkin. Whatever shall we do? I know. Let's harvest a pumpkin. Thank you. And then we can throw these pumpkin seeds away as well. Once we get the shears. I needed to keep the shears in that chest over there. Let's see, did I put them? Where'd I put my shear? Oh, they're in here, aren't they? Excuse me. They're over in this chest. I know it. Yep. Alright, well, let's just place these. Cool. Oh, yeah, and we haven't made any jack-o'-lanterns ever. That's crazy. I think the last time I actually made a jack-o'-lantern, if I didn't make one in my Riverton world, then the last time I made a jack-o'-lantern in this game was in actual, like, Minecraft beta on the Xbox. Or, you know, whatever equivalent was there at the time. And so now we can spend the next little portion of the video doing a quick adventure. And then we can build. So it's really hot that way. And if there's spruce over there, I'm assuming it's going to be cold. But we've got our adventure items. We've got some good armor on us. Blast protection, I'm breaking. Oh, okay. I thought this one had respiration. It does not. We'll drop that here. And let's adventure. Yeah, I just need a little bit of snow. Like, enough to get 6 blocks. So, 16 snowballs. Wait, no. That's 4 blocks. 24 snowballs. There we go. Took me a second. Yeah, I'm surprised I haven't noticed this. To be fair, I always go that way, but we'll definitely have to look in this cave. Because there could be some cool stuff. And it probably connects to the caves that I've been exploring. But it's like now with an iron farm, I don't really feel the need to go get iron. I haven't been over here. We've been to that shipwreck. But I haven't been up in this direction. We literally beelined it for the cherry blossom biome. And I'm pretty sure this one, yeah, this seed, I believe, was suggested by Rock222333, I believe. Either that or Empty Pockets, but I'm pretty sure it's Rock222333. So I didn't do any preliminary exploration before using this seed, but I took his word for it. All right, let's see. There should be spruce up here. Thought is that we can get ourselves some snow. I know if we build high enough, snow will appear. But also if we just find a tall mountain. Do I have depth strider on these? I do. Okay, so swimming doesn't really matter. Depth strider 3 with swimming, I think is... yeah, that's about the same speed as a boat. We can make a bee farm. I don't know if there's any use for me personally with honey, but might as well have it. I also forgot we have a slime farm, so we will be able to use... Thinking of the word. Come on, Beanin. Slime blocks. Oh, Beanin, what would we do with you? I don't know. Just let me play Minecraft and everything will be okay. Let's see. Yeah. Still on time, though. I mean, we've got 2 hours. We're almost over with the second hour, but... Or the first hour, sorry. But that's okay. Aha! Trees ahoy! And they're on top of the mountain, which means that there's probably some snow up there. And a dark oak forest? That's crazy. Actually, that's not really that crazy. That's not that impressive. Now, what would be nice is if we could find a pale oak biome. That'd be cool. Yeah, but this is the first time I'm going over here. The last time I saw these trees was at spawn and in the first episode. Cool cows, though. We might be traversing back home in the dark. Could be dangerous. Who knows, though? Hey, who knows? We might find a village or something. Maybe sleep in that. Uh-oh. This is not the area that we should have gone. Now, again, the only reason I haven't explored way too far yet in our Let's Play world is because I don't want it... It seems like we're getting a lot more land generation updates, and I don't want them to be, you know, bothered. Oh my gosh. I don't want them to be like corrupted by the new land generation updates. Oof, I apologize for the dropping frames. That is due to me generating new chunks, which is what made me think about the corruption. Oh crap! Oh, we've got feather falling. There we go. Let's see if we can find ourselves some snow here. This might take the entire... No. This won't take too long, will it? Maybe. Ah, who knows? Who cares? I just want some snow. And at this rate, I mean, we're very, very close to having it. I wonder if there's a way to make snow. Is there? I don't think so. I think the only way you can like get it from not the ground is from not the ground is the wandering trader. I see some snow up there, which means, you know what we might have to do? We might have to go up to the treetops to collect ourselves some snow. Like, we literally just need 24 snowballs. Let's do that. I don't know why I'm using my silk touch on cobblestone, but that's what we're doing. Let's grab these. I also realized that, you know, we're in the Megataiga biome. I'm trying to see if there's like any easier way to get snow, but right now this is the fastest. I'm not sure how tall these trees are. Watch there be like an entire like snowy plains just like right over the crest of this hill. I think 37 blocks is good. I'm not a betting man, but if I were, I'd wager that. Haha. Yeah, don't see too much. Whew. Wow. Oh, hey, a village. Oh, this is rather precarious. Oh, but there's snow. Literally need 6 blocks. Oh, dear. Don't want to fall on this because then if I do, we're going to have just a mossy cobblestone tower. Wait, let's make this 3. Oh, cool. Yep, so just need 12 more. Go this way. That scared me. Oh, a fox. Hello, fox. And then there should be some snow up on the top of this tree. I could get up the dang hill. I see you, freaky. Oh, man, the things I do for some snow. Hi, Creeper. You're not ready to be in the video yet. Alright, guess we're breaking this tree. Perfect. I think this is the second layer down from the top. Yes, there is more up here. We just need 2 more. Oh, hey, another village. Huh. That's cool. Let's just go down here so we don't have cobblestone sticking through a random tree. And 2 more. And we're good. That was quite precarious. I guess that's the word of today. But we finally did it. We've got all of the resources, and it actually panned out a lot better than I thought it would. We're only like almost 10 minutes. No, we're almost 20 minutes over. We're almost 20 minutes. Oy! I don't know what that sound was. We're just going to keep walking. But we're almost 20 minutes over schedule, which isn't terrible. You know, we've got 2 hours, and this isn't going to be a hard build. But, hey, we got some mossy cobblestone out of it. Oh, my gosh. That laugh. Okay, so that laugh made me think of, like, oh, who'd that sound like? But then I realized someone said I sounded like a specific person, and I was like, oh, who's that? Because they said it was the creator of Homestuck, and that had unlocked the memory from 2015 that I completely forgot about. But I was like, that rings a bell. Isn't that like the digital comic that's been going on since like 2015? And they're like, yeah. And I was like, huh. I had like 2 friends. Well, 1 friend, no, 2 friends who really enjoyed reading it. The only reason I hesitated on the friends thing was because I couldn't remember if they read it, but they did. But I had 2 friends that really enjoyed reading that in high school. It was cool, you know? It'd be cool to do an online comic or something. I've always been of the creative type, but I've noticed that I kind of go towards the what's it called? I lean towards the video route of creativity. Yeah, there we go. Let's get back before anything bad happens to us. Ooh, more firefly bushes. Don't mind if I do. Sorry, guys. I need it for my house. I'm going to keep my sword and my torch out. I know it's a little dark, but you never know. Here, I'll do this. And only use my sword if I have to. I'm a responsible swordsman, you see. And then, is it over here? Yeah, our house is this way. Ah. Honestly, I'm still tired from the wedding. It's Thursday, and, you know, it's Thursday night, and I've been getting decent sleep since the wedding from last Saturday, but, man, it's just tiring. But we'll be back to our old schedule and old, you know, separate formats this coming week. I just need a break. It's one of those things where when you travel, it's just like, man, takes forever to get resettled. And of course, if you have like ADHD and you're like a type B personality, insane. Gonna have my sword out just in case. Yeah, I could probably. That's a little slower. I imagine doing the awkward run you do in a pool when like water's like waist high or just like a little below the waist. Huh. Can eat while swimming though. There's my beautiful house. Sleep to clear out this rain as well. Ooh, stinky. Hello, creepers. Oh man, we actually did travel pretty far away. Like that was decently far. Excuse me for that. Had dinner before this, so that that would do that. It probably was just like a little bit of the sound, but when it's uncut, I can't really edit out those burps. So price of uncut hardcore. I could though. I just snipped the audio out because I have these these recordings going on a two separate tracks. So game audio is a separate track, and microphone audio is a separate track. Thought was if I did that, then I could cut the audio of me talking or not talking and get rid of any sounds in the background, but then still have game audio and not have to cut the video. So there's that. Yeah. I was about to say something, but I was like, nah. There you go. And let's sleep. And now we can start building. This, again, like I said, this isn't a hard build. I know, I've said it so much, but it's true. Before we go out, though, I want to grab another bucket. That way, we'll have an infinite water source out there. There we go. Bucket. It's always nice when I see a rainbow over the house. Well, across from the house. Let's get to mowing and let's get to building. Yeah, so there's about an hour of prep. And then probably an hour of building. I don't know, though. It's going to be really easy once we get it built. Like, really easy. All right, from here, we'll just mow the lawn. Why are these things like random, just like block gaps out here? Kind of annoying. Let me place this back down. There. Annoy me. I'll teach you. And I'm trying to save it so you guys can get a lot of pops. There we go. All your pops for you. Oh, yeah. The best lawnmower in the world. I wish I could do this to my lawn. Save me time and it'd cool me down. So this looks good. I'm not really going to bother with anything that goes down there. I'll just grab all this up here. And did I use the double chest that we had set aside? No, okay, we have a separate one. Cool. Going to be plenty of cherry blossom, well, flowers. Okay, so let me go put this away real quick and then we'll start building. I know. It's been like a few minutes, but we still got an hour and 3 minutes left, so I'm not too worried about that. It's only been 4 days in Minecraft since we started this video. That's crazy. I know, it'll probably be like 10 or something. You know what? Let's grab this. And that. And that. We're not going to do anything with those. Okay. So, again, like I said, this build will be relatively easy. You don't need cats. I thought we would, but you don't. And let's get to it. Again, this is from the YouTube creator Voltrox. I will leave a link in the description. But let's begin. So what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to find a square. We're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 5. Oh, 2. Then 1, 2, 3, 1. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then 5. And then we'll do 5 here. Place that back like so that we don't mess this up. And then 5 here. Kind of see where we're going. Cool. Now we're going to get our, what's it called? A set of trapdoors. And we're just going to put these here. And this is going to be the spot where the creepers will walk into. Now, we're not going to do a dropper again. We're only going to go 2 blocks down under this. There you go. Nope, not like that. You don't want to do that. good. And then we're going to open all these. This is kind of similar to the raid farm, but also kind of different. Good. Now from here, we're just going to dig down 2 blocks. So you'll have a total of 3 blocks on the height of just, well, digging down. And then we'll use our pickaxe here because, I mean, well, that's what we'll have to do. I'm pretty sure block. Yeah, I was going to say, I'm pretty sure I mined you. Your cow, don't fall down here. And now we're going to just do this. Now we have all 4 looking like this. And we can drop down here. We're just going to hollow out this portion right here. And then in the middle of this, we will dig this out. Wow, I'm feeling good about myself. I don't even have to consult my book. And I think just for continuity, I know you don't have to do this, but I'm going to use stone here just so, you know, it's all the same. Now, again, it's a farm. You don't really have to care about these, the continuity of the blocks, but, you know, it's whatever. And then here, oh, that's the wrong thing. We're going to do a 3 block hole, and then we'll go 2 down. Like so. And then from here, this is where our hoppers are going to be. So we're going to want to pick a side. I'm feeling, let's do this side. And then once we do that, we will put our chest down here. Now, of course, you can just leave it like this and then put a double chest out here because that's where the chest is going to go. But you're going to want to just dig this out a little bit so that you have a harvesting room and potentially some storage, but also a way to get out of here if you need to. Now, we went a total of, let me see, 2 blocks out. So we are already well out there. I'm going to go just a little bit further because we need to place blocks surrounding this spot. And I want to make sure that everything's a-okay in terms of clearance. Now, what we're going to do here is we'll just put some torches down. And then from this point, we will make our staircase out. And just in case, I'm doing this. Oh, hello. So that we have a decent spot. And I think that is good enough. I'm going to leave it like that in case we need to adjust. Let's go here. Actually, you know what? I do care about continuity down here. Let's mine this out. Turn you into stone. The idea here is that I'm going to be using, like, this is going to be what it looks like. It's going to be kind of modern industrial, you know, nothing crazy. Here's going to be just some more stone, and then, well, yeah, perhaps some dirt. We're just going to do stone. Cool. And then, I guess for the sake of continuity on this portion, we should actually put dirt up here. I know, this is completely extra, but if I'm doing it, I'm going to want to do it right, I guess. It completely doesn't matter. You can build this out of whatever blocks you want. There we go. Now we have this set up. So it should look like this. Feel free to rewind, pause, do whatever you need to do to understand. Then we'll come up here and get our blocks going. Now, on this side, we're going to take our fence gates. We're going to, or fences, we're going to put them above this 3x3 section right here, where we will then put buttons on this little island area. So from this point, we're going to grab our buttons, and then we'll do button, 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 button. Now this is our way. Ooh, I don't know if I like that. This is our way of spawn proofing this little section. I just did. Okay. Spawn proofing the little area, and we don't have to worry about anything in here. Now, they said you needed temporary blocks. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not gonna risk it. Well, actually, that's fine. We can just build one. Nah, we'll leave that till the end. Then from here, you're going to want to put your slabs. 21. You're gonna put one here, one here, one here, and then one here. And then we'll take a break while we sleep, but then you're gonna go 2, 2, 2, and then 2. And that's the spacing in between these. But you're gonna do it on each side, and you're gonna do one outer ring here. Now you could expand this out, but since I am iffy on if this farm is going to work, then you know what, we can do a small farm. So we've got that. So now you can kind of see the area that we're working with and what we're doing in terms of footprint. Let me just do this, and then we'll do 1, 2, and then it should be 1, 2. Cow. And then 1, 2. Good. Wait. Why am I missing a slab? Okay. I mean, spiders could spawn in there, couldn't they? Huh. That's interesting. I might need to consult the video here real quick. So let me take a sleep. And then I'm going to pause the recording just to look at my phone and see what the layout looks like, because I'm surprised I have 1 slab left. It's like when you're putting together furniture and you have extra hardware. But let's go drop some of, well, let's just go sleep. And then I'll check out the video to see what I did wrong. It's a quick tutorial. It's like 4 minutes. I'm curious though. It's got to be something I did wrong. So it looks like, oh, hold on. Got to tab back into the game. So it looks like it is that case, and there's just an extra slab. Could be a miscount, could be whatever, but you only need 20 slabs for this design, which is good. Zombie, stop terrorizing my buddies in here. That is not nice of you. Now, let's continue on with our building. What we're going to do from here is build a infinite water source, because now is about the time that we'll need it. But we're gonna have to place all of this up here and then figure out which one we guessed wrong. It's gonna be this one. Oh, perfect. Now what we're gonna do here is, the reason I'm moving this is so that we can have a wall, so let's do that. Let's put our excess items in here as well. So campfire's good. You know what? I'm just gonna do this. There we go. Okay, good. I had to make sure that I resumed the recording. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, I'm gonna get copyrighted. Man, I haven't seen those movies in a minute either. I need to watch those. My brother was obsessed with them. All right. Now, what we're gonna do here is we're just gonna do another 2 gap here, and then 2 tall wall. So you can see how this is going to look like a service building of sorts. A nice little radio station, a radio building. Okay, good. We are only 2 out. Now, I guess if spiders do spawn in here, it won't really matter. It might clog up the system. I just feel like they might spawn in there. I'm not sure. Oh, no. Do they? Oh, no. They need a 3 wide thing to spawn on. Isn't that right? Yeah, that's probably correct. Alright, cows, you guys are gonna have to, like, chill out for a second. Oh, okay. Oh, I just walked right over that. Man, of course the group chat's popping off now that I'm playing Minecraft. My wrist is just going ham. Well, the watch on my wrist is. My wrist is not going ham. Alright, now from here, all we need to do is this. This is going to be most of the trapdoors, and that's... Oh, okay. I was like, it's going to be most of the trapdoors here, and what this is going to do is this is going to stop the other mobs from spawning. Now, this is going to take a little bit, but, well, you know, that's part of Minecraft, so maybe I'll put on some music. Maybe we'll just speed it up. I don't know. Nah, we're fine. And you also don't have to cover this section because it doesn't matter. The mobs will not spawn anyway. I'm just laughing at the silence. Okay, so when it comes to it, right here, not going to put any blocks or trapdoors over this. Just the spawnable areas. Theoretically, you could leave the slabs out as well, or not the slabs. Well, yes, the slabs. You could leave them out, but, I mean, that's not really going to do anything. Oh. Okay, and then see how I'm just following this shape. Yeah. Not really much to explain here. This is the downside of building this. But you get a creeper farm at the end of it. Ah, that's gonna annoy me. Oh well. We'll stick true to our roots as best as we can. Let's go over here and place these down. Now again, I'm skeptical on this, but you know what? I've never built a creeper farm before anyway, so we'll just make sure that we follow the design. And who knows, it might not even work. It might work. I don't know. Some people were saying that the farm... Well, the comments looked like it did work. But yeah, you also never know. I don't know. The iron farm works, so I'm hoping that this one will work. No. I was like, should we break our cadence? No, we should not. Wow, talk about low ceilings. Okay, perfect. Let's drop down here. Let's drop down here. And we should fill these in too. Yeah, let's go fill this Let's fill this part in real quick. Let's make sure this lower portion is ready. We're gonna need these, gonna need these, gonna need these. Excellent. Now here, I'm just going to place... Dang it, I didn't bring the chest. we're going to get our chests, and then we'll place them down in an easy to understand format. Problem being, might get stuck, but that's okay. We have a silk touch pick for a reason. Excuse me. Not want that. There. And now here we can just do this. Good. And then from here, fire pits. Now, or campfires, you can use soul fires, and they will work quicker on the mobs, but these also work just as well, as we've seen from our raid farm. And then we're just going to open all of these. Excuse me. There you go. And then that makes room for what we need to do out here. And let me just... Cow! There we go. And we shouldn't need to go in that area anymore. Then from here, we're just going to build a block up, hop down here. Okay, yeah, of course we need to go in the area again. From here, we're just going to place a block there and a block there of water, and that will push creepers in. Now, the theory behind it is you put the snow golems in here, the creepers spawn, and bada bing, bada boom, you know, you're good to go. Oh my gosh. Okay. I did not think this through. I'm just going to leave that open for now, because we need to fill these in. And I should have grabbed more buckets. Oh well, that's fine. We'll just go back and forth. I've done this before live. This is not new. And of course, go. I'm going to go back down here. Oh, okay. That doesn't even matter now. Nope, need the water. Good grief. Group chat is really going off right now. Yeah, so we're just going to do this anyway. It's not like it makes a difference down here. I am glad that I'm getting into more farms. Now, this farm was necessary because, I mean, well, we need creepers. We're going to need it for elytra, and we're going to need it for mining TNT mining. There we go. Now we can just drop this down, fill that in like nothing happened, and we can get everything we need from here. Perfect. And let's sleep so that we can... get the show on the road. That's about it. I'm excited to test if it works. That'll be something nice. Hopefully it does. I don't think it won't work. It might not work though. Who knows? Let's sleep. All right. Sorry. If you're wondering why this screen is there, I had to catch up on what was going on my wrist. You know, sometimes you just got to catch up. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, building. Duh. So we're pretty much done. Outside of this guy running at me. Yeah, I know. But outside of the roof and the snow golem, if it works, once we cover the roof, we should be good. Now, we do have to light up the surrounding area and whatnot. But, I mean, that's not that hard. This is a very interesting little building. But, you know what? I'm here for it. And I'm glad I took these. And let's take these as well. And we can just hop up here and place all these out. Now, of course, oh, wait, this is actually going to be really easy. I'll just do this. Just need to make sure I don't fall down here again. That was annoying. And you know what? I think I'm just going to do this way. So so we know. Oh, not good. Ah, poo. Right, back down we go. When will I learn? Oh, it's because I accidentally... Yeah. Oh, no. Are you kidding? Wait, can I do this? No! I'm really trying not to go back. I should just leave this open. If we're being real. I'm just going to leave it open. It's only caused me problems. Nope, not falling for that. Not pun intended, get it. There wasn't really a pun for that. Well, there kind of was. I don't know. This is the boring part of the build. This is probably where the background watchers, or the background viewers, and the sleeping viewers really thrive. Hey, but you know what? That's not bad. Let's get our temporary blocks here. I think if I just do this, we can just place these buddies here. And then I can't remember if they melt in the sunlight. Oh no, it's just a rain, I think. Nope. And I guess we can live without these 3 stone blocks. And let's just make sure we go down here first so that we don't ruin anything going on in there. I know it's probably unlikely, but you never know. And here we'll just do 5. Oh. Of course it did that. I hate how it does that. Just be normal. I understand it's like Minecraft physics and everything, but just be normal, please. Now we will actually need to have a staircase up to the ceiling here, or the roof, so I'm not sure what we're going to do. Let's see, we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. That's 1, 2. Wait, 1, 2. Ow, I went that the wrong way. 3. And then 4. And this will cover the outside. And look at that. Used all of our... What's it called? Concrete. There we go. Now, thinking about it a little further, we could potentially put some walls, like tinted glass windows down. But like I said, I'd like to see if it works first, and then we'll go from there. If it doesn't work, then I'm just gonna tear it down. I know it's only 2 hours, you know, of problems, and I'm gonna put this here just to actually just do this to mark the block because we'll need that to get to where we'll need that to build our AFK area. Oh, but then again, you know what? We'll do that. Aha. Oh no, it was perfect. Alright, let's do this. Place that down. Place you there. And now we can just do this whole thing. Ah, it's close. Now, the weird thing that kind of gets me is the fact that we're 121 blocks up. But, I mean, your AFK area, I guess that could be the case. I thought it was just 21 blocks. I don't know. If it isn't that, just correct me in the comments. Because I'm pretty sure it's 21 blocks that they spawn away from you. Go. Oh yeah. This is a nice big cube. Well, technically a rectangular prism, but you know, let's nerd time. Oh, I didn't get this, did I? Nope. Hello. So we'll see if this actually spawns them. All right. And then we can just build this out just a little more. And again, like I said, I think I'm just going to leave this as like completely stone. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Yeah, it's probably good that none have spawned yet. That would be kind of disastrous. And then I guess we don't really have to do much for this tunnel. So we can just leave it like this. And then, I don't know, cover it. For the sides here, though, I am going to turn these into stone. That way it's at least continuous. You know, we don't want any craziness going on. And then we do need to spawn or light this spawn area or this area up. So we can take care of that here shortly. Kind of do this bunker style almost. Still nothing. I mean, I know. I'm like, what did I expect? But yeah, you can dream. All right, let's go to sleep. Actually, we should probably light this up. Let's just do 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, yes. A big thing that I almost forgot. We'll have to light up the roof too. Oh, okay. It's not like 3. That's fine. 1, 2, 3. Oh, wait, that's actually fine. 1, 2, 3. Oh, nope. Not there. We can put these like here. Then we'll do 1, 2. Really? Huh. I mean, sure, I guess. 1, 2, 3. Place. Place. 1, 2, 3. Place. 1, 2, 3. Place. 2, 3. Place. You know what? Whatever. Oh my gosh. Okay. We should probably sleep. It's getting a little crazy out here. But yes, we do need to light up a part of this. And let's hope it works. I mean this at least this is testing if it works. I know I hate that if it doesn't work you had to waste 2 hours. But hey, at least you spend it with Beanin. There's that. Hey Satan. Go away, Satan. You know, I'm just gonna fight you. I don't even care. Get out of here. Go on. Scram. Oh, come on, there's more. Hey. They're like, we're mad you can't get to your villagers, buddy. Well, that's the point. Yeah, I think we're just gonna torch spam the area, if I'm being honest. That's probably best. But let's go ahead and get up to the top so that we can place the blocks where we need to. And then outside of that, everything should be good. I really hope this works. Again, I didn't lose too much time to it, but you want your things to work. Oh, I didn't make the... I didn't make the grindstone of the stairs. Well, that's fine. We can do that in a sec here. Well, that failed horrifically. All right, so what we're going to do here is just 1, 2, 3. Place that there. And then on the third block in here. Boom. And then on the third block in here. Boom. And then the third block. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Or is it this one? We'll just do that. And again, if like we need to, we can adjust, but I think everything's good. You know what? We'll just do it old-fashioned Beanin style. Gonna make this into a beacon before we had a beacon. We've got plenty of coal, so that's not really a problem for me. Let's just ditch this. We're just gonna torch spam. I know it may not look the best, but it's got to be functional. We can leave those though. Oh my gosh, it's working. Oh, it's working. But also, it's working when we're standing right next to it. So what is this about 121 blocks up in the sky for AFK? Let's see what we can do. We'll do 4 out from here. Right? Do that many out. Yeah, sure. Boom. Seems good to me. And I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, it's 7 out. Huh. We need more torches. That's okay. I need to clear out my inventory anyway. And we need to make our stone stairs. And we also need to make the stairs to get up there. That's a very ominous looking thing, but I like it. Now, that begs the question again, do I really need to be 121 blocks away? I don't think so. If they're spawning in during the day, I thought it was just 21 blocks. Let's try 21 blocks and then we'll see. Yeah. Let's see. Let's get the coal here. Boom. That should be good. Let's go dump this dirt and stone and cobblestone off here. See, that's stone, so we'll just throw you there. Dirt can go here. Oh yeah, I forgot I had all that. All right. Wood, we don't have that. Gravel, we do have. And some flint, throw that there. Cobblestone. Iron ore, we'll just place that in here. Oh, sticks. Can't forget those. Boom. Boom. That'll be good. Yeah, there's a few typos, I guess, in either typos or just like miscounts. I'm not sure because yes, I know that. Oh, it could be so that the other chunks aren't loaded. That is probably why it's that high. Perhaps. You never know. Let's just drop that in there. Well, honestly, we can just drop all this in here. Except for these two things. And we're out of chicken. We're doing pretty good, though. And of course, yes, I will probably turn this into like a little satellite area. Who knows? And, nope. Torches, you go back here. Sticks. You go there. Boom. Oh, excuse me. And you know what? Let's go ahead and let's see if we can't build our little spot out. Oh, speaking of which, I do need the stone. So thank you, Beanin, for reminding me. And now, when we do a project, I can use my Silk Touch pickaxe because we don't have the what's it called? We don't have everything to worry about. Let me do a few more here. Oh, yeah, we don't have to worry about losing the pick. There we go. Good grief, Beanin. And then we do have, let's see, how much iron do we have? I mean, we got a lot. I was going to do copper bars, but we could do iron because it's gray. So we'll see. Oh, yes, the torches. What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. And then we'll just take this whole area. And this will become the perimeter fence. And don't worry, I haven't forgot about the stairs. Just running the perimeter real quick. Let's get it at the perimeter. Poo. Well, that's okay. We don't need the water anymore anyway. It's gonna be top secret mumbo jumbo. Not mumbo jumbo, but top secret. I'm speaking mumbo jumbo. The only reason I'm doing this, accuracy with my shovel. That's it. Plus, I don't need to tear through a huge spot of grass anyway. We're just going to do this. And what's nice is this does fit. This does fit our choice here. Now here I will use a shovel because it's like, why not? There we go. But yeah, this fits our choice of aesthetic. A little more grim, I'd say, but it's a communications tower, so what are you going to do about it? Oh, poop. Oh wait. Haha, I got some touch. Now I'll have to figure out the perimeter for this so we can have even things. Right here, we're just going to do this regardless, because this is where our entrance will be. Good. Let's see. We can do... Can we do 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. There. I am a genius. Plus, that'll give us more light area because I'm going to put... I'll put lanterns on the top of these because actually, one of my areas, or one of my areas of expertise for my villagers is emeralds for lanterns. So that is actually very achievable and something I can do without any problems. Has this worked at all since I've been gone? No. Got one creeper. So I'll have to test it out, but I know that creepers can spawn in there. The next step is how can we let them spawn here more regularly. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, that's on the 5th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Uh-oh. All right. Well, it'll be a little different on either side, I guess, but it shouldn't because it's a square. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. So it's just 4 on each end. Okay. So I miscalculated. There we go. Yep. That looks about right. Then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Zombies. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent. Now let's place these out. And we'll have to fight some spiders, but that's okay. I'm trying to get as much done here that we can. Now we got creepers spawning over there, but we'll likely have to light up the surrounding area more. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come here, zombie. I know. If I lit up the area, it'd be fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this one we could just have a little bit of fancy gate. that's good. Torch, 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 torch. Gonna need more of these, I'm assuming. Yep. Don't shoot at me, sir. Not very nice. There we go. I know, this is probably like an atrocious way of doing this, but it's got to be done. There we go. Oh, hello. Okay. Now let's just place... Oh my god. Alright, well I should probably sleep. Yeah, because they're all just hanging out here. That is something we don't want. We should honestly light up this whole area out here as much as we can, like we did in the beginning. Because A, it'll just keep us safe, and B, it'll help us with the creepers. I don't know. I'm still a little 50-50 on if the spawn height will work, but who knows. Can only figure out by testing. Right. Let's continue our torch spamming operation. And, oh, let's drop our stone. Let's also grab some more stone stairs here. That I know we have enough. Then we'll put this away, that away. They went that away. Thinking of the old cartoons. Let's put our stairs down. We'll just continue trying. You know what? I'll also do this. Boom. That should give us plenty of iron bars. There you are. Oh my gosh, yeah. That's so many. Now hopefully things don't go too crazy out here. I think we'll be okay though. Again, I'm just skeptical on if this is going to work or not. But we're this far on, so might as well do it. Ooh, I forgot they changed the sound. Not sure if I like that. I mean, it makes sense, but kind of sounds flimsy, doesn't it? A little bit. Okay, I was like, wait, which one's the gate? This one's the gate. Man, that's not bad. I mean, we're definitely going to have a ton of iron bars left over. But we can do a lot of cool builds with that. This is kind of making me think of the what was it? Was it Cops and Robbers? Or Criminals and something? I don't know. The old map that was like the jail, and a lot of the popular Minecraft YouTubers played on it. Was it Cops and Robbers? Probably. I actually didn't watch those videos. Like, I saw them when they first started coming out, but like, I don't know. Minecraft minigames, while they were cool, I didn't really care for them. I cared for like the Let's Plays, like Etho and things like that. So let's just torch spam. I know torch spam is ugly, but it's good. It's good for the area. And I know this is kind of overkill, but never be too overkill in hardcore. Let's run around and just light this area up as well. Don't want to take any chances. And also don't want our creepers not spawning out here. Or no, we don't want our creepers spawning out here. It didn't specify the area that you had to keep lit up. So I'm just going to go by like gut feeling. I'm assuming since we're so high up, it's only going to be the chunks around us. Like something like this should be fine. But then like we got stuff over here that's a little meh. I don't know. Just torch spamming. Grab. Nope. That. Thank you. Let's get down here because you know someone's going to spawn down here. And then we'll just, I guess, continue out this way. I don't think we'll need to worry too much about this side. I think this side will be okay. And, I mean, if it affects our spawn rates, whatever. This is just the first time I've been trying a true creeper farm. That should be good. And then we'll build our stairs here as well. And then we'll see what we can do. We'll see what happens here. Again, I feel a little iffy. But who knows? I mean, again, they spawn here. Oh, a creeper did spawn. Got two. Yippee! And then as for stairs going up here, we're just going to do a quick little easy staircase. And we can add some iron bars to the top. Just to make it look official. And you know what? I guess with Minecraft, like, this isn't perfect, but it's the best we can do for, like, handrails, so, you know. Let's also just do, you know what we can do? Let's put a whole cage around here, why not? I think that makes it look just a little more realistic. Okay, and then we'll even put a little ceiling up here. Yeah, I know. Can you put torches up here? I don't think you can. Oh, you can. Wow. Huh. Perfect. That's good. Need that. Need to be able to get out. So let's put you back. Let's put you back. And then I guess the last thing is our little spot. So it seems like when you're far, they can spawn. And it seems like, I guess no. I want to say the chunk radius, but I don't think that's it. You know what? We can just use these. And I guess we can use the slab for above our head. Yeah, we're going to be in a big cage. But honestly, that's what these radio towers look like. And I guess the test we can do today is if there's a safe way of getting up. Now, we can actually, hold on, to make it look a little, well, A, safer and just be nicer, we can encase this in our little area. Now, this is going to look weird because it's so high, but, well, what are you going to do? We have to do this. And then let's do, excuse me, should pop up over there. And we can just build this up. Now this is going to take incredibly long. But I think, you know, with hardcore, you don't want to risk it. And again, this all might be temporary. Now, if you could place these in, what's it called? Or if you could place ladders on these, that would be awesome. But I don't think that's the case. Now, I know we also have less of a chance of falling out over, like, on scaffolding. You know, you kind of have to use your directional keys to move out of them. But, yeah, safety. You know, I've said pre-OSHA in my builds before, but you probably don't want to lose your life, especially in hardcore. All right, let's see. I'm gonna pause the recording real quick. Oh, hey, day 300. I'm gonna pause the recording real quick. Actually, no, we'll just keep building. Honestly, nothing's gonna get us up to us, will it? I don't think so. Yeah, I think we're good. Okay, good. It's good to know that you can't fall down there. But you know what? I'm just going to shift because it is quite dangerous up here. But these things got to be built. And at least everyone's nerves are going crazy. And plus, this also help us determine if they spawn up here, because then, or if they spawn this far away, because then we can just take this down. Because again, I'm really doubtful that it has to be 121 blocks away. Like, yes, I know you want your spawns to be crazy, or your spawns to be good, but good grief, man. I'm also just concentrating on not falling too, so that's where the silence is coming on my end. This is kind of the equivalent of powering up on a torch. Except it's much worse. I could always add like a little redstone torch here too. That'd be funny. At the top. Whoa. Ugh. I just want to finish this out. I promised myself I would. Oh, this is tough. This is really tough. How many left? Oh my gosh, we have so many left. I mean, again, it's not like I have anything else to do. I won't go too far. Oh god, I thought I looked at the Enderman. That would be terrible if I did. Yeah, we'll have to see. Once we run out of iron bars though, I'll stop. Because we'll see if this did anything responds. Not 100% sure, but who knows? Because I guess it is like the further we get away, you know, I mean, the entities. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how they all work. This will be a pain to tear down. You know what? Maybe I should do one more and then call it on that side. Yeah, that's an even end. Right. And you know what? We can actually leave it like that so that doesn't happen. But let's see if anything changed down here. I doubt it. We had 4 when we went up. Let's see. Yep, 4. Okay. I mean, we can see what happens here. I don't know if it'll work though. But I'll go ahead and do my quick question here while we wait for this to, do its thing. But not looking too hopeful. Not looking too hopeful. So once we get to the top, I'll go ahead, do a quick question. And we will also make it safe for me to, be up here. Okay, because how far are we? Oh, there it is. Okay. Good to know. Then we'll just place this. Oh. Oops. Bye-bye. Oh, okay. I was like, watch us not get this back. Oh, okay, that one's gone. That one can stay there. Oh, yeah. And then... Cool. All right. I'm going to go do the quick question, and then we'll be right back. Oh, I need to get my stuff. Well, we can answer it up here. I guess that's fine. But nonetheless, let me do the quick question here. We'll be good to go. Actually, I want to make it till 2:05 so it's an even split. All right, we're 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. I'm literally counting the seconds on here. I'll just keep a quick check. I'll just keep an eye on it while we're going down. Like, did that do anything? I'm not sure. I don't know. We'll see. And yes, if it... Okay, it didn't do anything. Oh my gosh. I realized why it's not doing the thing. We need soul campfires because of light level. Oh, that's why. Okay, I'm sabotaging myself. Well, we know how to fix it. We'll go in and we'll fix it. At least we've got this going on. So I've learned you guys have probably been sitting there screaming at the video the whole time. Hey, but that's all part of the being in process. Anyway, here's the quick question. Oh, wow. That is... The flames definitely worked. Changing the campfires out to soul fires. That's what fixes it. So, yes, you have to use soul fires for this. Otherwise, your creepers won't spawn. And let's go up and answer our quick question. I'm just gonna speed this part up. Okay, let's get into today's quick question. Today's question comes from... Oh, crap. Today's quick question comes from FileMate3409, and they ask, where did you get your idea for your corporate entity? Now, I figured I'd answer this, because in the last episode of the Let's Play, we started doing some work for... Actually, I'm just going to stay up here. But we started doing some work for Chamber Corp, and that is the corporate entity. Now, if you don't know, or if you haven't watched Season 11 of Minecraft Hardcore, then you will know that, or if you did, then you'll know that I have a world where we were doing a large project, and I decided to come up with Chamber Corp. Now, I'm not really sure where I got my idea, like, specifically from it, but I thought it was a good way to wrap a project with a little, like, lore, because originally I wanted to, I wanted to excavate a hardcore, or like, not a hardcore, a trial chamber in our hardcore world. And so I was like, well, how can we spin this around? Because I don't want like a big hole. So as we were working, I was like, you know what? Let's pretend that something is funding this. And then I was like, okay, we'll call it Chamber Corp. And I kind of thought about, how like large archaeological projects or stuff like that are usually funded by like private companies, or sometimes maybe, I know there's a lot of grant work in that, but we're movies, the villain's always the big corporation and they're trying to steal the treasure, and that's why they're out there digging in the first place. Kind of like in like Indiana Jones. I don't think that's the actual premise of those movies, but similar, they're digging things out because they want something and then they're having someone do it. So that's kind of what I was thinking. And then I just kind of kept running with it. Now, since it's not in a hardcore world anymore, I've adapted it to my... Oh my gosh, sorry, I just had a yawn. But I adapted it to my other world in our Let's Play. So you probably won't see anything directly about Chamber Corp in this world, but you will see it in our Let's Play world, which is where we have it now. I hope that answered your question. They also said, hold on, let me get the full comment here. Just full comment. They said, love your videos and your building style is so refreshing. So thank you for that. I hope I answered your question. Remember, if you want to have your question answered, just leave it in the comment section and I will put it into a pool. I search it up by keyword and just pick it at random. There's no playing favorites or anything, so I just try to cycle through them as much as I can, and sometimes I'll go down to the bottom of the list to make sure I didn't miss any, and then other times, well, we'll see what we can do. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Let's roll the outro, and I'm going to continue AFKing up here. Thank you all for watching today. I hope you enjoyed the video and continue to enjoy the content. Leave a like, a comment, or subscribe if you made it this far, and consider hyping the video if you think more people should know about this channel. A special thank you to our members. If you're a member, you'll receive early access to the videos, a shout out at the end of every video, custom stickers next to your name, and custom emojis, plus members-only Discord channels, and more as the channel scales up. Memberships are not expected, but highly appreciated, and I appreciate all of my viewers, regardless of how they choose to consume my videos. This has been Hardcore Minecraft. I'm Beanin'. Peace.